Now it's Jake Bates for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Jets make it an 18-point game. On is the Jets kickoff team now to tee it up and send it away. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Didn't make an effort to hit the landing area at all. So they're going to give them a drive starting at the 30. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Here's Herbert. Hits his running back. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down. Offense up to the line fast. And he breaks even, but that's it. Brought down at that line of scrimmage. Look at Cam Taylor-Britt getting up there to track that one down. They motion the tight end over. Working from the gun here, it's Herbert. Pocket isn't holding up, they're able to drop it. The Jets take their first time out. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. This offense looking to convert as they come up on 3rd down. And his perfect start is over. And that's the first one of his throws to wind up incomplete. The Chargers lined up in punt formation. And he's hoping for good results on his first look of the night. And this one is crushed. Wow, beautiful punt here. That is going to go for 60 plus. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Shotgun snap, they're gonna throw. Gets everything he has under this throw. Brought in inside the 20. He will go. Touchdown, New York. The Jets chop some of the lead off before the half. Hope you weren't settled in to call a long drive there, partner, because only took him a matter of seconds to go all 80 yards and hit pay dirt.
Are you kidding me? I love big plays just like everybody in the building loves big plays, and it took all of them, the guys up front doing their job, and certainly the playmakers to finish it.
On is the Jets kickoff team now to tee it up and send it away. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback. Only half a minute to go in our half. Let's see how they begin the drive. Here's Herbert, 1st and 10. Dump off caught by his back. Has some daylight through the 40. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot. Now we're going to get an offensive timeout. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Great start to the drive. They're up in the neighborhood of midfield after just 1 play. Completed out to the left on that quick throw. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that first down.
So many cool fundamentals on display right there, Kate. Look the ball in your hands, number 1. Don't turn your eyes away from it before it gets to you. And then when you've got that catch secured, snap that head forward and find that space upfield to turn a good play into a great play.
Ball at the 33 for first down. They don't get this snapped in time. This is going to back them up. Can't get the play off in time, and I'm going to wager the call is going to come in much quicker, Brock, for this next snap. Set him back 5. It's 1st and 15 after the penalty. Shotgun snap to Herbert. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. And they can't bring him down until he gets into that red zone at the 19.
Play like this, that's exactly where you want to get him the ball. Right on the outside, where he's got the space and a lot more room to work.
They'll come up 1st and 10. Working inside the red zone. And that's incomplete with 7 seconds left. Time for 1, maybe 2 more snaps. So they opt for the shorter pass later in the progression on that play, Brock, but man, the defense took that away too.
Well, what they tell us yesterday in those production meetings, nothing comes easy. No easy completions from shots down the field to those checkdowns to the running back. Wanted to make this offense earn everything. They just did.
Herbert throwing again. Escapes out to the left. And that's going to be brought in. Touchdown, LA. The Chargers piling it on, going into halftime. So the offense showing a slightly different dimension there, Brock. Getting the running back involved with his hands for the touchdown.
Yeah, such an advantage. I think when you think about it, Kate, it really is about the 80s where we start to see these running backs not just tote the ball as runners. There'd be real weapons when they get the ball in the passing game. That's well done.
So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. Back from the break, I'm Kate Scott, joined by Brock Heward, and we are just moments away from the beginning of our second half. On is the Jets kickoff team now to tee it up and send it away. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30. right to the line. Wrapped up on that play by big Quinton Williams. Back to the well again. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. 6 yards to pick up there. That's going to bring up 3rd and 4.
When you don't have great success on first down, Kate, it's a little bit like a hitter in baseball falling behind in the count. And all you want to do as a hitter is get back to a fighting chance. Give yourself a better count. That play, well, it does the same here. Now a much more manageable and opportune 3rd down situation.
Herbert now to throw on 3rd. Complete beyond the marker. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs.
As a quarterback, when you throw that curl route, you know it's a tight window, Kate. But the minute that DB turns and can't react to the throw, you put it right on your receiver's numbers. He comes back and gets it and moves the sticks.
All in left side. He gets it ahead, winds up with about 3. Remain Pratt with the play defensively.
Well, that's a pretty similar result to a first down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, and makes 2nd and 3rd down a whole lot easier to manage.
Second down now, 7 to go. Gets there to force a small loss. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. He gets it out left, and it's caught. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a 1st down.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
New slated downs to approach here from the 40. And that's good for a gain of 5. Tre'Davious White there on the stop. Halfway there on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 5. Good yardage with a new set of downs.
It's got to be so demoralizing as a defense when you go up against a running back who just keeps those legs churning like a piston in an engine, and that effort's contagious. This entire offense is getting a boost, and he busts those tackles.
From the red zone now. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Tough one to retain through that hit. So it'll be 2nd down. Well, Brock, this substantial deficit sure hasn't toned the edge that this defense is playing with, huh? If anything, feels like they might be getting more aggressive, looking to make some sort of impact play.
And that's because turnovers are really the name of the game for this defense at this point, Kate. That aggressiveness still super welcome, no question. But they know it's not just incompletions, it's taking the ball away that's next. That's just discipline with a capital D. The play in the huddle is a running back screen, but it takes discipline for that offensive line to not get downfield. Discipline for that receiver to stay alert, stay aware that he's a viable option as well.
Defense looking to defend the marker on 3rd down. Herbert now. That's caught for the 1st. And they get there to touch him down, Brock, but a big gain on that play.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal. Hand off to the back. And a couple of teammates combining there for the stop after just 1 yard. Working quickly here. That's to him on 2nd and goal. And he's brought down for a loss. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. Third time's the charm. He gets it again. And again, they stall him out at the line. He couldn't get it. Fullback trying to power him across. And he's in for the touchdown. The Chargers grow the lead coming out of halftime. Running it on 4th and goal. That has to take some major guts, Brock, especially knowing a lot of the time there were some rushes before it that came up short.
It's guts, it's will, it's willpower, maybe even it's a little bit of pride. But you know what? When you're in that huddle, you feel that stubbornness to refuse to accept the field goal. Not on our watch. We're going to do all we can to run this sucker in.
Dicker all lined up and ready to boot it away. This return starts at the 5. And he's brought down just inside the 25 on the return. They're out and set, 1st and 10. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. And they get to him way behind the line on this one and take him down. Offense in the hurry up here. Another try following the sack. Completed to his running back. And it's a nice game, but still not enough for the first. Only 1 quarter remains in our final game of the week. That's the end of the 3rd. It's Jets football, and they're probably ready to just get this final quarter over with. This drive in some serious trouble. It's 3rd and 12. Here's a throw. Looking right, and he finds it. He pushes it up across the 30 before going out.
Never eat shredded wheat. Northeast, south, and west, right, Kate? And I like on 3rd downs, north and south. You start going east to west and eating that wheat, you could run into problems just like that.
Fourth and 3, drive on the line. Need a conversion. They're throwing for it. They can't connect as the coverage comes through with a 4th down stand.
Even the best receivers, they've got occasional breaks in concentration. You just never want to see it happen. One of the most important snaps of the game. If we know anything about this guy, though, it's he'll be up for the challenge the next time the ball comes his way.
Here's the handoff. Has some space inside the 15. Takes it in. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Chargers continue piling it on here in the 4th. And he is all smiles down there. He's got his 2nd rushing score this game, and they've got an even bigger lead in this 2nd half.
Well, we know it because we call these games week to week, Kate. Almost every single one of them seems to be a one-possession nail-biter. To build this kind of cushion and to do it with the strength of his legs, yeah, they're worthy of those smiles down there.
Dicker to kick off for the Chargers.
Dicker all lined up and ready to boot it away. Here's a return from the 7. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
The Jets take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Running back sent in motion. Chargers bringing the pressure, and they got him! And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
It's 2nd and 21 at the 14-yard line.
Hey, check that. Street. Trap 60. Warrior 70.
Trying again following the sack. Rolling left, buying some time. And someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And the Chargers take possession as he makes his 4th interception of our season.
Well, that's now 2, Kate, that they've gotten him for picks in this game, and he's got to be careful, right? You've got to protect the football. It is the greatest treasure you have as an offense. In this defense, well, they've got 2 in their pocket, and you know they're going to be going after number 3.
Big gainer here as he picks up 20. And it brings up an LA 1st down.
Those outside runs so critical for running back, quarterback, O-line to hit their targets. They got a target area to expose that defense and make the most of it. And that offense just put on display some teaching tape for it.
1st down, and they go right back to it. And he only gets this one down to the 9. Only 2 yards, and it brings up 2nd and 8. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Offense up to the line fast. And he gets into the end zone. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Chargers continue adding to an insurmountable lead. They kept it on the ground as opposed to airing it out, and that time, well, Brock, the ground game paid off.
Well, these great rushing attacks down here that can score rushing touchdowns, it takes the whole party getting involved. Yeah, the burst of the running back was tremendous. How about the launch of his blockers right off the line of scrimmage? That's a touchdown the entire way, and it took the entire group offensively.
Dicker to kick off for the Chargers.
Dicker all lined up and ready to boot it away. Fielded just shy of the end zone. And his return's going to go out of bounds and set them up with a drive starting from the 20. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And he has enough room to gain about 4.
They'll come away happy getting that type of output on most run plays. It's a sign they're getting some good push up front, and this running back is seeing the lanes and paying them off.
2nd and 6 coming up here. from the 24. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel him in. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. Now they'll throw out of the gun. This time they're going to get there, and they drop him. Working quickly here. After the sack, another pass on second down. Oh, brother, it's another interception. And the Chargers take over on his 5th interception of the season.
There's some serious self-scouting going on right now. What is this quarterback not seeing that has led to these 3 interceptions in just this game? And then overall, what is this offense doing that has this defense clued in coverage-wise to every route combination they're trying to throw?
It's a new set of downs for him at the 32.
21.
Here's the one back on the handoff. Jukes out a one-stop. And they bring him down after the play reaches the 26. Minute 6 on the play, bringing up 2nd and 4.
Set. 59.
They give it to him again. And it's a rare defensive win on the ground. He's caught at the line. They'll need 4 to convert now after no gain on second down.
Job one of so many D tackles in this league is eat up space. Don't get moved off your spot. But the difference makers, they just not only eat the space, they eat those runners too.
So we're down to the 2-minute warning here from New York. Chargers moments away from win number 12. Third and 4 coming up now.
Ram.
Quickly looking left, and it's complete. And stop me if you've heard this before, Brock. They've scored again, and they grow that lead further. The Chargers throwing 6 more on the blowout. Not a lot of processing time from the moment he pulled it back to the moment he made that throw, Brock. But I think we can all agree he made the right choice not to hand it off, and then the right read on that throw.
Yeah, he sure did, kid. It kind of reminds me of the option quarterbacks of our day growing up, right? Those guys that made that pitch, and it was just second nature. They were on the run, guys all around. Didn't matter. He's going to put that pitch right on them. The great RPO quarterbacks of today do exactly the same thing with their throws.
Cameron Dicker to kick off for the Chargers.
Dicker all lined up and ready to boot it away. Return starts from the goal line. And the return sets them up just beyond their own 20.
At their own 22-yard line.
Drive starts out with a 1st and 10.
Top 70. Let's go. 19 Lions. Go.
Trying to shake off the interception. He's looking to throw. And he let his man just a little too much there. That's an incomplete pass.
You really want those throws to be like clockwork for your offense. Every team needs to hit passes in that short to intermediate range to effectively move the ball.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's second down.
Let's go now.
Look into the air here. That's incomplete left side.
You hear defensive coaches on every practice field we're on preach not giving up the big play, especially at the NFL level. They'll need to stay vigilant because they're definitely going to use that receiver to take the lid off this defense again.
And he's brought down after a nice gain and a first down.
Calm, cool, collected from this offense. Love to see it. No tunnel vision on what down it was. Just focused on executing the play in front of them.
Pass play on 1st and 10. Buys time, rolling right. And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down. Here we go, 2nd and 9. He finds Johnson. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot. The Jets take their first time out. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. From the 44-yard line now, 1st and 10. Pass play coming here. Escapes the pocket. Makes the grab in bounds left side. And they're going to be down close to the 35 as he goes out. That play goes for 19 and a new set of downs.
It was such a privilege for me to watch Marvin Harrison and Reggie Wayne in person in Indianapolis do their work. Darrell Jackson out in Seattle. They showed how great a deep out is as a chain-moving play. It's all about getting that leverage at the top of the route and then exploiting the leverage as that ball arrives on time downfield.
Throwing with a blitz on the way. Kittle brings it in. And he runs this to the 25 before being brought down. Timeout taken by New York. That's its 2nd. Still 1 more in their pocket to use. Offense set for a 1st and 10. He'll throw it yet again. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. They get this down to the 7-yard line. Timeout called by the Jets. That's their final one. 4 downs now to get in. Here's 1st and goal. They'll throw it again. That's much too high and out of the end zone. Incomplete. No luck finding George Kittle with that one. And it'll be 2nd and goal. Still a couple of shots at this one. They are throwing it again. And they pick him off again. And the Chargers get it back on his 6th interception of the season.
You know what this is, Kate? This is the practice field coming to life. Really on both sides of the ball. While you watch defensive coaches preach all the time, and they work on these returns to get to the near sideline, everybody to get a block. And then for those offensive players to show the effort to go chase that down so it's not a pick six, yeah, it stinks for the offense. But that was the practice field coming to life for everybody to see.
So the Chargers take this one on the road. And this streak will live to see another week as they take down yet another opponent over Bronco. It has been an incredible stretch of games for them. Well, that'll do it for us, for Brock Heward and our entire hard-working crew. I'm Kate Scott. This has been the NFL on EA Sports. It's a win for the Chargers.